MJ Moon walking on the white squares.
Big play
What's happening, bro?
was cracking.
Nah, bro, back with another one like we ain't never left. This AMG, this is the AMG edition. The show must go on.
Or we might get canceled.
We might
Or we
get
might get
canceled.
canceled.
Go ahead, brother. Do the honors.
So, first I want to give a shout out to our brother Beeman. He out at Dreamville right now doing his thing, doing his numbers.
Come on, man.
Love that. Love that for him. We gonna hold the showdown in his
Nah,
honor without him.
definitely. Triple beam
So this episode 8 brought to you by AMG, but better known as Big Play, Vito.
already.
We gonna
Already,
have a little
brother.
fun. We gonna have a little fun tonight. We gonna have a little fun tonight. So first, how your week going, man?
Bruh, my weekend actually has been amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gym flows have been crazy. Work, first week of work actually wasn't that bad, bro. I really thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be like some real technical type shit I was gonna really have to get into and everything, but work wasn't that bad. I don't know how it's gonna be on week 2. We're gonna see. But other than that, work is good, gym flows is good, mama's in good health. You know what I'm saying? Vibes, man. Vibes, bro.
Let it
Nothing
hit
really.
all that. Let it hit all
What
that.
about you, bro?
Anything? Hold on. Well, my week been going good. Been going smooth. Mad pollen in North Carolina. Crazy.
Bruh, this shit is, bruh.
Disgusting. Ran out. Washed my car. 30 minutes later, it was green. I'm annoyed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bruh, hey, you gotta get the membership, bro. You gotta get the membership and what you call it. You
Nah, it's a
gotta,
waste. I paid for the high quality, like $17 wash. Got
nigga,
home,
that
parked
ain't
that
enough.
bitch. Yo, nothing's enough right now. Nothing's enough right now.
Bro, that ain't enough,
Nothing's enough.
brother.
But yeah,
Oh,
my week been smooth.
okay.
Tomorrow Friday, weather looking crazy.
Mm.
Um, vibes is on 10 right now. No complaints. No complaints.
Bruh, hey, you think Elon Musk got something to do with the problem?
Elon Musk?
I'm just saying, bro. He's just taking over everything. I think he's taking over Pollen too, bro.
I don't know about all that. I
I'm
don't know
just
about
saying,
all that.
bro. Bro,
And
I'm just
and
saying.
I just seen, like I said, I just seen on the gram, and Edwards had an ankle injury. I don't like that. I don't like that. And that's gonna move
Why you
us,
don't like that, bro?
cause we gotta talk about it. So we might as well just get it going. The first track on tonight's broadcast, what would Ant-Man do? Right now, what he need to be doing is icing his ankle, sitting down somewhere. Unfortunately, Timberwolves was playing. He got an ankle injury. Just found that out. Crazy.
Bro, they definitely out the playoffs. It's over. It's over.
But
But I don't want to count anything out though. Prayers up to that man. I
yeah,
really
for
do hope for
sure.
a speedy
Speedy
recovery.
recovery. The
Speedy
Kyrie,
recovery.
speedy recovery. The Ant-Man, speedy recovery to all my favorite NBA players getting that chicken, playing ball. But we gotta get into the meat and potatoes.
All
First
right,
track,
bro.
what would Ant-Man do? So for the past couple weeks, really the past couple years, Ant-Man been on a tear.
Yes, he has.
Getting anything he want pregnant and leaving the baby and the baby mama for dead. Currently, right now, what we got going on in the media, Aisha Howard, baby mother, a little baby, they going back and forth about
No
the
pun
child.
intended.
Aunt saying he don't want it. She saying I'm gonna keep it. She trying to move to LA. And right now, they had a stalemate. So currently, what's been in the media is Aunt said, y'all, I'm gonna pay the million up front. Got the internet going crazy. He paid the money up front. So I posed the question, is Aunt wrong for paying the money up front? Is Aisha Howard right for having the baby girl? Where we at with this big play? What side you take on this? Who right? Who
Bro,
wrong?
house money, bro. House money or the weed money, as you call it, bro. We
That
gonna
weed
always
money.
say
That
we gonna
weed money
all,
for sure.
but the weed money different, bro. So the thing is, bro, like, okay, he paid close to $1.1 million, which was actually a great move. He already had it. He probably wasn't gonna do nothing with it, but probably fuck off, or or probably make a few investments. That's another investment before shit really get real. And he actually, because you got to look at it like as if, which is sad to say, like look at it like when you drive a car off the lot and everything, you keep paying on that you keep paying that monthly child support payment. Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom, boom, boom. And then after that, the interest increase each year. You just never know what Aisha, especially after hearing how she actually speaks and how she actually talks, like as far as her words and how she actually like it's crazy. So I would actually say, listen, Anthony Edwards did the right thing. Go ahead and pay that 1.1, get it out the way. And you know what I'm saying? Now I used to, listen, you got $1 million come up. Now listen, what you gonna do with that million? What you gonna do with the million?
So what you think? So you think because this looks crazy to be honest. That little girl gonna grow up one day, see all of this, but that all aside right
Bruh,
now.
bruh, it's her
Some
mama fault, bruh. It's her mama fault. Her mama started all this, bruh. Her mama
so
started
you
all this by putting it on the internet. You put everything on the internet when y'all could have just handled this as civil adults, as how he tried to do. You acting like Anthony is putting these messages and putting all this energy out there. Y'all could have
that's
handled this as civil adults. You actually went on ahead and decided to go on ahead and put those text messages out. Okay, you see, he doesn't want to do anything with the baby. He went on ahead and said, "Okay, what you gonna do?" Okay, I'm gonna keep it. All right, cool. Okay, you want to keep it? Okay, so what the judge say? Oh, so 50,000 a month times whatever HA is the mathematician. You probably know what that is. 1.1. Get that out of the way.
yeah, 60,000 a year over 18 years. Yeah, about one point, a little over $1 million. A little over $1 million.
AJ, but think about the interest if he would have just did it monthly.
Well, I pay child support. It don't
Okay.
ain't no interest, but I'm just saying he said he don't want the baby.
Yeah.
She said she gonna keep it. He said he don't want nothing to do with the child. So him paying the money up front is just more evidence that he mean what he say. But at this juncture, I guess the world divided. Women saying he a dickhead for doing that. Real niggas saying, yo, ain't a legend, paying the child support. Just where do you stand? Who right, who wrong, or fuck them both? Like, what you think?
Bruh, I'm gonna go with Ant, bruh, because Ant went on ahead and did what he had to do. And then on top of that, it seemed like Aisha is cool with it. If you actually go and look at her post and actually just hear how she talk about it, she could have really just shut the fuck up. And all this could have been handled. But how she's actually talking right now is actually she's not even mad and she's not bitter or nothing. He was like, you know what I'm saying, I could act like a bitter baby mom and everything, or this is women's empowerment, or we can all stick together and everything. But it hasn't been working like that though, bro. Everything has
So what you
mostly
think? She was in it. Did she genuinely love this boy,
no,
or
she
was
ain't
she
love
in
that
it for
nigga,
the money
man.
grab?
Come on, AJ. You know she ain't love that nigga.
Because this my
Right,
thing.
he
I had
didn't
this
love her.
conversation a little earlier.
He didn't love her.
Right. They was just fucking. This my thing.
Okay.
If it was about the kid and it genuinely was about, yo, I just want a baby, you expressing you don't want nothing to do with the kid, cool. I'm pregnant, I'm keeping it, and it's just about the kid.
Hmm.
Then you don't get up there on the internet and cry and complain about him not wanting nothing to do with you, trying to move to LA and all of this hoot nanny on the internet if it's about your kid, because none of this stuff is good for the kid. That's one side of the argument.
None of it is
Then
good for the kid.
she But then she got on the internet and was like, yo, I'm gold digging, but yo, was your baby mom when you was fucking on that dusty nigga or such and such, that broke nigga? Like, yo, at least I'm fucking on niggas who got a little motion. So I'm just trying to figure out Is she in it for the kid or was it about the money? I think she did it for the money, and I think she just fell short because he tried to move to LA.
Bruh, she's a 38-year-old little girl.
And then she was like, yo, my body, how I look, I attract these caliber of men. Okay, cool. Let's roll with that. And if you used to celebrities, go get the right one. Like, just go get the right one. If you got it like that, go get the right one. I think she did it for the money. Ant worth like 300, 350 right now.
Right
He got
now.
another 500. He got another
Coming.
500
That's
on the
coming
way.
on the way, bruh. Superman.
And I'm gonna just keep it tall. She in it for the money. There's no way she trying to be a good mother carrying on like this on the internet. Ant already said he not trying to be an example or a good father. He made that clear.
Bruh, she used chat GPT, bruh, on her text messages. Did you hear how she talked, bruh? When you look at them text messages again, them paragraphs was fluent, they was articulate. Bruh, how she talked, bruh, she talked like she's still 21. She talked like Ed right now. And she talked like they grew
So
up in the same hood.
so how you think all this end? Like what when does this die down? How do you think this is all settled? Does it end when Anthony pays the child support up front? Is she still gonna carry on crying on the internet?
Bruh,
Because that
she's an influencer. She's gonna always be on the internet. That's how she make her money. Like,
so she
so
doing this for the clicks.
yes, AJ, that's why she went ahead. She was like, I heard you guys talking, and I just want to let you guys know that me and my child are good. And I really thought that this was going to be on some women's empowerment type moment, but it really wasn't that. Like, AJ, she sounded like a dumb blonde, but she black.
Yeah, she do sound crazy. Ant not saying nothing. Ant stand on his
Bruh,
square. His story is
ain't
the
on
same.
business, bruh. Ain't stand on big ass business, bruh. He ain't saying that. He just gotta do what he gotta do. He already told Shorty, woo woo woo. He got the meal to go ahead and blow. He went ahead and did it. He don't want to be in the child life. I'm sorry to say, hey, baby girl, like 18 or when you turn 13, 14 years old, and when your mama illiterate ass actually have a conversation with you, you probably gonna understand it better more off the internet than when you actually listen to her. But I just want
And
to
I want to
say,
point something out. Hold
go
on.
ahead.
I want to point something real particular out. So I've been keeping up with this a little bit. It says she tried to move to LA or move to LA. And I want to point out the significance of this. First of all, Georgia and California, two opposite sides of the coast.
Oh, you better talk about child support. Go ahead, go ahead.
That's one. Two, if you was doing it for the kid, why would you move across the country away from the father? If
Dahulia.
that's what's in the child's hold on, if that's what's in the child's best interest. That's two. Now, I find it funny that LA, one of the worst places for divorce and child support,
Whoa.
because in California, the child support formula is based on the parent's income and the amount of time each parent spends with the child. Why is that important? Because she gonna move to LA with the kid, spend
Hmm.
majority of the time with the kid. They're gonna base child support off Anthony Edwards' NBA salary. So that would behoove her to move to one of the worst states to be on child support.
Hmm.
But now in Georgia, child support is based on the child's needs. Solely
Mm.
on not the parent's income, based on the child's needs. You can look this up. So I'm just saying her behavior, the way she's moving. I'm not saying she a gold digger, but
She ain't fucking with no broke nigga.
based on her actions, one could come to the conclusion she might be in it for some change. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's
Bruh.
why you gotta be careful with the bras you be hitting. You gotta strap up, pull out, whatever it takes. You gotta pick well. I say that every week. You can ruin your life, men, just for men and women too. You can ruin your
Yep.
life fucking
Because
the
it does take
wrong
two to tango.
individual,
It
for
does take two to
sure.
tango.
Which leads me to the next track, which is Friendly Fire.
Okay.
So we always had a joke: 17 to a room, women fly out of town, they come back not friends. 10, 15-year relationships be over at the one Miami trip, two queen beds
They
at the La
drop bitches
Quinta.
like
Yeah,
flies, bro.
17 margaritas, three one night stands later, your whole friend group broken up on the
Oh
woman's
my
side.
God. That group chat is finito.
Crazy. I just want you to get the people just a little insight, like, yo, what are some of men's morals, standards? What do men fall out about? Just intimate details about kind of like, yo, what do niggas fall out about from
Bruh,
our perspective or your experience?
bruh, from our perspective and just on just certain insight, niggas really fall out on not really having a one up on they niggas and everything when it comes to certain women or caliber that they actually get. Like when you actually, let's say like when somebody say on some shit like, man, bro, you can't get shorty, you can't get older. Like, nigga, I bet you I can get them. I bet you I can get them. And you just, nah, you can't get her. I bet you I can get shorty and get her out the way. And then you constantly think that that's gonna happen, and then okay, bro, you really trying to play like bro really ain't him. If bro really him and he really that dog, and he gonna get shorty out the way and everything, and niggas hate that and everything. You supposed to big your brother up and everything.
Facts.
If you know what I'm saying, if shorty, you know what I'm saying, if shorty is already feeling dude, already like, hey, you know what I'm saying, let's go do dinner, let's go do lunch and everything, and she's actually willing, she's actually going with his advances and everything, and she's feeling it. Hey, brother, go ahead, boom, do your thing. I'ma actually be your biggest cheerleader because I want you to win just like I did and everything. One thing I will never do is hate on the next man, let alone my brother
Never.
or any man and everything.
Any man for
So
that fact.
any man, bro. I always say, bro, if you can bag a shorty that was mine and everything, and she actually goes to your advances and everything, she's yours. And that just is what it is and
That's
everything.
the game. Yeah,
I,
that's just
you,
that's just the game. So I
you know, go ahead.
in my experiences, I usually don't get along or just get weird vibes from niggas not getting enough pussy. Most of the problems and the people I run into be niggas who don't get enough pussy. They pillow talking with other girls about other niggas.
Oh,
Just being weird. Like, why women I dealt with in the past coming to me telling me about another nigga asking about me? That's weird. That's
mm,
weird. Niggas fall out over money, usually, like just lying, being deceitful, like
money is a
just
big
bread.
one. Money is
Yeah,
definitely
men
a big
men
one.
only fall out about two things: women and paper. Like
Hmm.
either you ask a nigga to borrow some bread, he don't pay it back, or he just try to disrespect you, think he don't need to pay you back. That's why I'm real touch and go about loaning money to family and friends. But if I give it, yo, keep it, or I just don't need it. And man, we could go through stories. I don't want to drop
No,
any names,
not
but
Patreon.
but but most of the issues and why niggas fall out be over a female or some dollars, and that really just come down to ego
Hey,
and
AJ,
insecurity.
AJ, also on some real shit though. You know that this is how most wars have started.
Facts.
Most wars have even not even be on game size type shit. Shout out to my brother Vito, Big Low, and everything. But most things have actually started over a woman. Or most things have started over, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh ain't paid me last week. Woo de woo de woo. I'm about to go take out his whole family because I gave him
Yeah,
checks I didn't
a
checks I
nigga
didn't
way
get.
of getting back at another nigga. I'ma fuck his bitch or whatever. That whole culture, I think that's weird, but it's
Hmm.
funny when it happens. But for sure. I just think there's just be a lot of insecurity. So I don't really tend to get along or like to be around insecure men.
Hmm.
Cause sometimes we've experienced this. We know niggas
Hmm.
that appear to get a lot of female interaction, but get emotional on the back end about, you know, like you doing your, it look like you doing your numbers, but
Is you
yo, really,
really is you really
you can
doing your
get them, you
numbers?
can get them in the front door, but you can't keep them in the house. So you might talk to hundreds of women, but ain't nobody staying.
Mm.
Like you can get them through the front door, but they not staying. They not coming back.
Ain't
They
sticking
not
around.
bringing their clothes over, trying to lead the backs to their earrings at your crib. They find out, yo, you a weirdo. You might have all the tools. You might be tall. You might be handsome. And then you open your mouth or they come over. You just a weird nigga. I don't get along with niggas like that. I don't get along with niggas who lead with their bread. They usually be lame.
Oh my
And we get
gosh,
we
bro.
we get look. I didn't had niggas who was up when I was broke and still was hating, hating, hating when I was down, hating when my
Pockets at the
friends,
sloppy.
hating when my friends was
Telling
down.
them
Ian had to double back when the tables turned and the game shift. Need me, and you know what I did? Show love,
every time,
cause I already know
every
life
time.
gonna be miserable for you. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what
Mm-hmm.
you do. If you got money and you getting girls and you still hating on another nigga, you probably should just go what they say on unalive yourself. Like like life just better without you. Niggas like that need to
God,
just move around. But
bro.
yeah,
And then and go ahead.
nah, go ahead.
Nah, bro. But then on top of that, though, bro, it's just, bro, like when they actually just see niggas in the motion too, though, they not going. Oh, that's another thing. Motion or
Oh
progress,
man.
bro. When they see that, when they see like, hey, yo, like you could have hopped on this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, boom, like we had a play and everything. We already told you about the play and everything. Oh, word. Okay, so you didn't see the vision. All right, cool. Me and okay, boom, we gonna make it. Oh, boom, now you see this. Oh, damn, but these niggas done made. Oh, damn, these niggas in another state. Oh, these niggas in another. Oh, these. Hold up, bro. How they doing what they doing? We already had a chance to even break bread with you. We decided to give resources, and you shitted on us and everything. So then when you start seeing the plans go into fruition because we just already had put the work in and everything, now you come on the back end like, hey, how can I get on and everything?
It's
Nah,
too
nigga, you
late,
missing the
shorty.
plane.
It's too late.
Yeah, bro.
What's some
You know
signs?
what I'm
What's
saying?
some red flags? What's some
Go
red
ahead, hop on
flags?
that Delta flight. Hey, go ahead, hop on that Delta flight while we on Spirit. Cause Spirit's still moving,
Nah,
bro.
Spirit, hold on. Shout out to Spirit. Shout out to Spirit.
That's what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
pay that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
pay
hop
that
on that Delta
9.99
flight.
for air. If you don't pay the
Hey,
9.99, you can't breathe on the flight. Shout out to Spirit. I'm gonna pay that 9.99 every time. So what's some red
bro, shout
flags?
out to
Like you know
Spirit
how
every
women
time.
got red flags and like
Uh-huh.
men. What's some red flags and just like as you get to you might somebody might introduce you to another gentleman or a male and he just around. What are some red flags or some ways about him that be like, nah, I can never fuck with him. I give you a few.
Bro, well,
I know like
I mean, well, first, bro, you can't, bro. It's either you got it or you don't got it, and you can't really unlame a lane, bro.
now I mean, but
I
just
don't
some
give a fuck
some
how much.
get a people some signs. So make because there's some niggas listening to this that may not know how to go about picking the right friends. They might always be with the wrong friend or getting finessed by female. They might not have the awareness to just understand, read the room. So like for instance, in college,
Okay.
I was introduced to a group of individuals and then there's one in particular individual, we got to the club or whatever. He left his day ones to go get in line with some new niggas he just met just because they was closer to the front. Yo, you a grown man, first and foremost. Running up to the club line to be with other men to get into the club to go be around other men that don't fuck with you like that anyway. Just to get in and you left your day ones, you a weirdo. You're a weirdo. I don't want nothing to do with you. That's one. Two, if women you around and be with use you and I can identify that or they don't respect you, you're a weirdo. Cause why you
Bruh,
why
hey,
you
you
why
the
you don't
food
understand that?
man, bruh. You the food man, bruh.
I
They
know
literally
them the
cut the
niggas that be
contact
giving me
saved his
saved as
food.
food. So if I find out you saved as food and whoever listening this, you saved me in your phone as food, don't do that. Don't do that.
I swear,
Cause that's a lie.
I'm blocking you. That's
Yeah.
a lie.
But
I'm
I'm talking
blocking you,
about to the niggas that really get saved in their phone as food. Like for real.
bruh.
And be really
Like for
delivering the food.
real.
If
Like,
I get
like,
saved as
like her
food and
first message is I'm hungry,
nah, never. If I get saved and a female a female phone is food, it's gonna be Domino's. It's gonna be Domino's. Cause
bruh. It's
I'm
gonna be Little Caesars fucking with me
for
because it's
sure
gonna be
I'm
some
coming to
Wendy's.
deliver. I'm coming to deliver. You hear me?
Hot and ready, 5 minutes.
Coming to deliver state to state, state to state, which leads me to, because I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I just want to take
Okay.
it from the top. So to the ladies, men fall out too, not often, but when we
Yeah.
do, it's over a female or some money. 9 times out of
Yeah.
10,
It's always is. It's
niggas ain't
always
have
is. It's
OGs in
always
their life. I don't even want to say that. I know niggas who got some thorough uncles, father figures, and it just wasn't in your cards to be cool. You just lame. So
that see that's why I say, bro. I don't give for how much money you got. You can't really lame a lame. Like I was just also saying this too. Um, just want to state of a resource of, back in the day, I was talking to a little shorty allegedly and
allegedly,
everything, and she was saying how she used to spend this amount of money, what I'm saying, on a nigga wearing Balenciaga, Dior,
I like that.
and
Shout out
all
to
that
her.
shit.
Shout out to women
You,
spending money on niggas.
no, 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 for sure and everything. But then I'm like, what I'm saying? Like, but all that don't really make the man and everything. It's all about the man that put the clothes on. I'm like, shit, I can go in Walmart right now and everything and find a whole little outfit. Or I can go to ASOS. I can go to Boohoo Man. I can go to Fashion Over Men. I can go to any of one of these little Instagram little links that they be having of just clothes and dudes that really just be out here putting that work in on their clothing line and rock they shit and wear they shit to the club.
That's facts.
You know what I'm
Cause
saying? You know
being
what I'm saying?
fly ain't about the label. It's about the lingo. So you know what I mean. It's not about the
Exactly
label.
so.
It's about the lingo. I can make the Walmart shirt feel and look like it's designer just cause how I'm gonna play it. If it come to that. Now, the material they use at Walmart and the
And you gonna be
material
playing
they use at
spades at the
Saks
same
Fifth a
time
little
while I'm
different.
throwing money.
I'm just saying, I just do want to shout that out. No disrespect to people who shop at Walmart. The material on some of that upper echelon fashion, the cotton different. I don't want to act like the Walmart underwear, the
So you say that
Hanes.
shit 80%
I'm just
acrylic?
saying I didn't been in some Fruit of Looms, and then I got my bread up and got into some of the more luxurious boxes, and it's
Ah,
different. It's different.
ah,
It's different. I don't want to front. I ain't gonna front with them. I ain't
ah,
gonna
and
front
that
with them.
nigga box is 25 for a three piece.
I done seen both sides.
25 for a three
I
piece.
done seen both sides.
Or boxes.
I done seen
I,
both
I
sides.
get it.
But
I
speaking of
get it.
spending money, it's looking like the internet in shambles. The girls going crazy
Mm-hmm.
about the Breezy Bowl. Chris Brown back outside celebrating
Got
his
my tickets.
celebrating his 20th
I'm
anniversary of his
bullshitting.
debut album, the Breezy Bowl. Tours Europe, all across the country. It's gonna be Chris Brown, Summer Walker, Bryson Tiller.
Yeah.
He announced this on March 27th, and it's April 3rd. Damn near, I think all the
Bruh,
dates sold
bitches
out.
is on suicide
Sold out.
watch. You hear me?
Sold out. So this segment just, and then on top of that, in Miami, he doing the Breezy Bowl. He doing the
Yeah.
Breezy Bowl. So it's like a fashion show in Miami. So I already know what type of females gonna be
Oh
on the
my
runway.
God.
That's gonna be crazy. I
Whew.
might just get the side tickets to the Breezy Bowl. Y'all can have the concert. Y'all can have the
But I
concert.
thought the Breezy Bowl is still like, I mean, what is the Breezy Bowl and Friends and everything? So I think it's still the Breezy Bowl at every because he's doing stadium, baby. He's doing stadiums, baby.
Facts.
Like I mean, Vito, like he's doing whole live stadiums, but this is not arenas. This is probably gonna be 60, 70, 80,000. The nosebleed seats right now, when I was looking at them, it's around $200 to $300. And and then I'm looking at that work in queue like that bitch gonna stay in queue because yeah, but let me go ahead and look at this shit in Dallas. Let me go ahead and look at this other shit because man, bro, I'm really like looking at really seeing how but shits have really been posted like I haven't seen nothing like this since Beyonce and when they get their tickets with Beyonce. But I think with Chris, it's a little bit different because we've been waiting on something like this for Chris and everything. So what's a look? You know what I'm saying? Just to know everything that Chris done been through. You know, bro, he's the bad boy in R&B. But to know that the bad boy in R&B can sell out stadiums, I'm talking about literally sell out stadiums, bro. I guess after what they seen, what he did in Africa when he sold out the fucking world in 3 days, bro. He sold out the whole continent in 3 days, bro.
That's fly.
I'm, you know what I'm saying? He really did that. I mean, well, not to say the whole continent, but all those shows were sold out of a fucking continent, bro. Like that's incredible. So I'm thinking that Chris now, bro. I think Chris probably won't be even doing arenas no more. I think Chris might actually just stick with the stadiums and everything because just to know the the traction, the algorithm, the anticipation of what they actually looking for with this Chris shit, bro. Women is, bro. They posting it like they just got a new pair of J's or a new pair of damn Telfair bag. I don't know all the new stuff that women be into, but they posting it like yes, yes, bitch, I got my tickets. Yeah, like they on,
Hey
bro,
yo,
like
you
they
know
really
what? You
on
know
that
what's
type.
crazy?
Yeah,
I think it's fly. One, shout out to Chris Brown. Shout out
for
to
sure.
just all the hits he gave us. Shout out to just
Cigarette smoking Chris.
for sure. I think it's more fly that our culture and the women who grew up with him forgave him. So it seems, based on the ticket sales, they forgave him. Like we know what he did in that car on that one night with Riri, and he had a moment. They had a moment when they were kids, and I'm just glad to see that women, so it appears, and men, forgave him for his ways. Kristen done a lot of good things on the low, behind the scenes, to right that wrong, and I think it's fly that after all this time, like our culture, the music
Right my
industry, yeah,
wrongs. Shout
he
out
done had to
Bryson
fight
Tiller.
through a lot. He been blackballed by a lot, and I think it's fly that the culture forgave him, and he gonna put on a good show. He gonna put on a good show. Like he paid for Tory Lane's attorney fees when he had all his assets and finances frozen when he was fighting trial. We ain't find that out till Tory dropped the album. But that's just one of hundreds of just favors. He even hosted battle rap.
Nah, he
Charlie
did.
Clips
He did
versus
at his
Lou
house.
Castro.
At his
Shout out
house.
to the
At
URL
his house. He did
listeners,
it right at the
watchers,
crib. Right, he a
for
fan,
sure.
man.
So for sure. So I'm just glad to see that we didn't cancel him because like we just start like I was just telling somebody, yo, Charlotte had the baby. Like literally the baby was hot as fish grease. North Carolina had like J. Cole was J. Cole. First and foremost, J. Cole is J. Cole, but never have we seen anything coming out of North Carolina like the baby. And
Nah,
just
bro, that was
everything he brought
crazy.
to the
Yeah,
game.
him and
And as a
Stunner.
culture,
Yeah, him and Stunner
hold on,
was
as a
different.
culture, we when I say we, I mean us,
Hmm.
allowed whatever happened in Rolling Loud to like cancel him.
Hmm.
So I'm just saying it's really hard to get uncanceled or gain back the favor of the culture. And Chris Brown fought through all of that, and now he about to put on a good show. All the fly girls gonna be at the concert, and I think that's fly. That we can
Bro,
just
all of the
the
baddest
example
women in the
that you can be
world.
forgiven.
But
I
shout
think
out,
that's fly.
but shout out
Speaking of
to
giving back, but speaking of giving back, this Marvin Sapp thing, man. Tithes and offerings, track 5. My grandma would be disappointed. My mother would be disappointed. This the nigga who sang Never Would Have Made It. I love that song.
but now he want residuals. Shout out Chris Brown.
Marvin Sapp, Never Would Have Made. I love that song. This nigga is wildin'. What'd he say? He was in church trying to run them bands up, asking what 1,000 people to give $20. What was the amount? Like $20?
Yeah,
Something
it's
like
$20.
that.
Yeah, to the amount of
That's
40K.
That's crazy. So I just want to
Yeah.
know what you think. What you think your mom would have said she heard this? How you feel about it?
First of all, Mama Kim. First of all, would have laughed. She would have
Well, hold
laughed.
on. With the doors locked, my man said lock the doors.
But first of all, we would have got out them doors. You're not about to keep me hostage at no church and everything. And also, bro, like I get both sides to it. So when I say this,
You got to explain that. What you mean by that? You get both sides.
because okay, I was listening to Bubba Dub the other day and everything, Now, mind you, Bubba Dub is a complete fool and everything.
And he's a comedian. I'm talking about a pastor of a church.
Yeah, okay, okay, but I'm saying, but the point that he made, it actually made sense and everything. When you see everybody else, they go to these clubs and they spending whatever amounts of money on, you know what I'm saying, just on miscellaneous things, just to do whatever. Of course, it's a vice or it's just to enjoy themselves and everything, which is cool. We get that. But you know what I'm saying, I guess when you speaking from the church's standpoint, giving back in a tie way of just 10% and everything is given to a cause of what they are doing and everything because it probably was a lot to get Marvin Sapp to come out there. It probably was a lot to, you know what I'm saying, bro, you got to pay musicians. You got to pay the church. You know what I'm saying, bro? These are places that you plan on still going to on Sundays and everything to receive the word or to receive a word and everything. But like that's from their standpoint, that's really how they're looking at it. They're looking at as far as like, okay, if you're giving to these other places, why can't you give to where it's salvation, it's supposed to be comfort, it's a place of
But the Bible, the
reason.
Bible, the Bible, the word is the word, no matter who read it. So you charging me a concert fee because we got Marvin Sapp? Fuck him. Fuck him. I'll go
I
listen to
was trying
Reverend
to,
Jones.
I
I'll go
can't even
listen
get the
to
other side.
Sister Cecilia. I'll go let the word is the word.
The
Genesis
word
1
is the
is
word.
Genesis 1, no matter who read it. Fuck Marvin Sapp. And that's crazy. No, that's crazy. My mother would have walked out that church, kicked the usher out the way, and we would have left. Are you crazy? Fuck Marvin Sapp. He don't get no different reverence because he is who he is, and you can't demand that from people. This is not a concert. People pay what they choose to pay. They pay from the heart. And if I get on my Bible scholarship, really tithes and offering was never money. It was actually
Yeah,
designed to
yeah,
give
yeah.
back to the pulpit. It was
Yeah,
designed
the
to give
pulpit.
back
Yeah.
to the people of the church. It was never about a dollar.
For
So
sure.
so now just people who already on the fence about religion or hesitant about their faith,
Don't go to church.
we getting further and further away from just like black people and our spiritual structure, our morals. Like now we up here, we look like clowns. Like that's crazy to
Hmm.
me. He up here extorting his own people for the bands. Like that's weird to me. And that's
Not
probably a
for
nigga.
sure.
Marvin Sapp probably ain't get enough pussy coming up.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
just saying.
First
I'm
of all,
assuming. And I know he
how
married.
does
Shout out to his
but
wife, but I'm pretty sure
how does salvation have to go into him actually getting
Kirk
pussy?
Franklin would never. Kirk Franklin would never.
How Kurt Franklin was addicted to porn.
That's real nigga. Just because he a man of God don't mean he don't like the bitches. Come on now.
Of course, we not saying that. I was saying I was really hearing it from that part of as far as from the church's standpoint. Now, as far as from the nigga
And
standpoint,
I done
the
seen one
real
of my
niggas,
pastors like buy some pussy. Like yo, what you doing out here in Bringington and Martin
I can't
Luther?
even be safe.
Yeah, what a I don't even want to shout out the streets because people might know where it's at. But yo, I'm like yo, this where the
Go
skeezers and
down the
prostitutes
streets,
selling
bro.
ass. What you doing out here, Reverend such and such? And then stood up there and gave the
Yo, is
word.
that church of Baptist or
He
Pentecostal?
gave the word of his life that Sunday. He gave the
Bro,
word of his
I
life.
bet he did, bro.
That
I
nigga
bet he
preached his
did,
ass
bro.
off. Me and the homies was looking like, damn, ain't that Reverend
So you
such
say
and
that nigga?
such? My mom
So
up
you
there
saying that that
clapping.
nigga
And
gave
this
his
ain't
tithes
recent.
to the bitch?
This ain't recent. This is from years ago. This from long,
So,
mad long ago. Mad in
so you
church.
say that he gave his tithes to the bitch?
Listen,
He gave his
my
tithes
man
to the
had to
bitch.
go get some motivation to deliver that word. He had to get his spirit right.
Oh my
See,
gosh,
and
bro,
if
that
Marvin
is
Sapp would have
nasty
did
work.
something like that, he probably could have got it off without asking. But yo, I want my pastor to know who Cherokee is. I'll take
For
Kirk
some
Franklin
roses, bro. That
over
bitch wanted
Marvin
the
Sapp
offering.
extorting the people for the bands. He putting the inflation on the church.
AJ, they both ain't shit. What are you talking about, bro?
What Kirk
All
Franklin do?
gospel, bro. You want to go there?
Go ahead.
But Kurt Franklin got a little list now.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like everything really started from birth, bro. If you ever listen to the rebirth of Kirk Franklin, just play the intro.
I don't want to get this
Anybody
ain't.
that
I don't want to
actually
get too
listens to
much on
that, they
Kirk
already know what
Franklin,
it is.
but I think Marvin Sapp weird for that. I'm still going to listen to Never Would Have Made It. My mother loved that song. I love that song. But now when I listen to
Bro.
it, I'm gonna just. He should have just told him, yo, go stream my song. And you know what? If the
Go stream
people
it so I can make that money back, so I can get back home.
if the people
But I'm
paid
going
the
on
money,
Spirit. I ain't going on Delta.
God bless them. If the people pay the money, God bless them. They grown. They can do what they want. But charging a concert fee like you Future to show up at somebody else's church and then getting it through tithes and offering, that's weird. A nigga like doing shit like
Man,
that, he ain't get enough pussy growing up. I'm sorry. I'm taking Kirk Franklin in the verses.
man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Over or under, bro. They got an ATM in that church. I'm gonna take the money line on it.
Yeah, I don't know. We getting out of hand. We just take it. We wilding. We be looking crazy in the media.
Bro,
It's always us, man.
bro. But you know what I'm saying, bro. Shout out to Kurt. Shout out to Fred Hammond, bro. Shout out to anybody, bro, that's just been, that played a pivotal life in my gospel word. Y'all all got dark secrets, though. I can't wait to hear
Not
y'all tell all
not
the
dark
dirty stories.
secrets. Like
Oh, bro, they all nasty, bro. They all nasty, bro.
they ain't got no darker secrets than the female group chat when they running around behind each other back trying to talk to the friend. Not like that.
Oh, nice segue. Nice segue. Nice segue. What we talking
I
about?
mean, Friendly Fire Part 2, for those wondering, the statute of limitations. We
Mm,
was just wondering, like, yo, what's the statute of limitations? I'm saying, like, sometimes you might date a girl or you might have a situationship. Y'all, it don't work out for whatever reason, but you met the girl and then you found out she had friends. And
hmm
some of the friends you might have caught a vibe while you was dating the girl. What's proper etiquette for either party, female or male, to then say fuck my ex and fuck my friend? And yo, I want to see what life has to offer with you. What's the statute of limitations like? Is it for every 1 year you gotta wait 2 years? So if you date somebody for 5 years, you can't talk to her friend for 10 years? Is it like we can get it cracking right after? Like, what's the proper etiquette when you meet the friend, fall out with the friend, and her other friends fire, and you just so happen to fall into some good energy with some of her friends? When do y'all
What?
move on that energy? What's
No,
appropriate?
Ashley, you know what? I'm gonna actually Kate, and I'm gonna actually say that I'm not actually going to actually fuck on on the friend when I actually do have a girlfriend, even if that friend
No,
actually
after
does
after the breakup.
after the breakup. Well, basically, the friend and my ex gotta fight because that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. If the friend still want to fuck with me after that, like that's what I'm saying. If the friend still want to fuck with me after that fact, my ex need a. I'm talking about baddies Midwest to Seki, not that bitch slam on her
I
fucking
can't
neck.
do it,
That
man. I
that shit
can't
ain't
hit
got
the
nothing to do with me. Now hold on, now hold on, AJ. Now let me land. Now listen. Now if it's a situation of a, let's say, let's not even put girlfriend in it. If it's a situation of a shorty that I'm actually talking to, right, and
right.
we actually don't actually take it to that level and everything, let's just say,
What you
okay,
mean, like
I kick it
y'all
with her.
y'all don't have sex? Y'all do have sex?
No, we don't have sex at all. Like I
Okay, no.
probably, and let's say I just kicked it with her once. Like
Okay,
I
one
kicked it
time
with her
over the
once, but
crib, y'all watch reruns or y'all watch the new show?
bruh, definitely, bruh. First of all, bro, we don't never watch no. I mean, but dude, shout out to Martin, Wayans brothers, all that. But I definitely want to know what's popping on the new Hulu, what's on the new
Because I feel like
Netflix,
if we kick it
Paramount.
and we watch
But,
reruns, I'm definitely talking to your other friends that know all the new hot shows. Maybe I
but,
might think about it. But if you put me on like a new show, I'm gonna be loyal. All your friends are safe if you put me on like
but I ain't gonna
Paradise.
lie though, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, but if the friend actually invite me over and we watch some reruns, 9 times out of 10, I'm smacked.
That's true. That is because you don't really put the reruns because you don't want to put nothing new on and want the ass in the same night. Because
Yeah, bro, because you want to know what's happening. I could be
yeah,
eating
I
coochie
didn't
and
been
then seeing who got popped.
I didn't got the text like, come over, let's watch what's that joint with Megan Good in it?
Oh, Harlem Girls,
Harlem.
something like that.
Yeah, I remember like
Yeah,
I
Harlem
remember
Girls
one of
love
my
to talk
shorties
together.
that put me on Harlem like by episode 2 or 3. I was locked in. I was like,
I
yo,
was
you.
like,
I was like, she was like, yo, let's go to bed. I'm like, nah, you go ahead.
nah, I'm up.
Yeah, I'm up now. I'm locked in. I'm like,
I'm
look,
locked in,
we'll
bro.
get to that
So
tomorrow. We'll get to that tomorrow. I'm in binge mode right now.
I'm in binge mode right now. You know what I'm saying? I might fuck around and cook breakfast in the morning and still be watching the show.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
But
through
but
it.
but hold up, but hold up, AJ. But that's still going back to my point though. As far as like, let's say with the friend, I actually don't make it to home plate
Okay.
with the friend at all
No
and
touching. You
everything.
don't play
So
with the pussy. You don't rub a
we
nipple.
ain't did
Nothing. She don't
nothing.
send
We
no
haven't
just pure. She was a nun. Everything was cool, copacetic.
like, bro, like we really just kicked it one
No
time.
long
Cool.
hug, like the long hug
N-
goodbye, chest to
nothing.
chest. None of that.
Nothing.
Uh,
Nothing. So then you got okay. So then you got the friend and everything. Let's say a few years later and everything. But and let's say that the shorty probably already done talked to the friend about you and everything. Yeah, but he ain't do nothing. He ain't hit and everything. But let's say that the other friend actually likes your advances. She actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or she actually shot her shot at you. Like, damn, like shorty, don't you know shorty? Like, yeah, but I mean, but y'all ain't do nothing. Like she actually just kept it trill and everything. And then we actually decided to go ahead and smack. I really feel like there's nothing wrong with that because I didn't take it there with that shorty. I didn't. I didn't hit at all. So you can't even be mad at me and everything because me and Shorty actually never got to that point. Allegedly. But me and Shorty never got to that point.
so
So
her friends is a
like if
go.
I yeah.
So now
Yeah,
look,
friends
wait.
is a go. But that's
Does that
only
make
but go ahead.
her friend a bad friend? Because at this point, you're not responsible for their friendship. So
Bruh,
would you
she
look at
gonna
the
pop
girl you
that
fucking?
teapot over her friend head. Nigga, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me
So this
and
is my
everything.
thing. This is my thing. This is why I can't do it. This is why I can't do it. I just feel like I got weird trust issues with like just certain things that I see when it comes to like loyalty and how people's morals is set up. And I
Hmm.
might be just looking in it too deep and missed out on pussy doing this. But if I
Nah,
talk
that's
to a
real.
female, if I talk to a female, sweet girl probably, she gonna be a sweet girl, and it just don't work out whether I fuck or not. I kind of don't want to talk to some of her other friends because if they do that, I kind of don't trust the broad now. I'm like, you untrustworthy bitch. How dare you go behind your friend back and do this? And now it's not my problem, but now
Yeah, that shit ain't got nothing to do with you.
yeah, we never gonna be together. I just came over here to have
Hmm.
some fun. Allegedly, if I did this, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna get up out of there. But I already know I can't trust you. You're not a good friend. You're not a good
But
friend
she
to your
gonna
friend.
uppercut the
So
shit
I
out
know
that
you're
girl
not gonna
chin.
be a good friend to me.
I feel you.
So I
She
so
gonna uppercut the shit out that girl chin.
I
I
didn't
swear to
dated
God.
girls. I don't even talk to the women adjacent to their life. Like y'all may not even be friends, but if y'all just share the same space, like y'all might work in the same city, running to each other. I don't even want my name to have like come up with my old work like that. Like I just got a lot of respect for how like I guess I move on. Like I think it's good to just keep good relationships intact when you meet somebody during a relationship, after the breakup. I think it's just a certain etiquette if you care about the girl. Now don't get me wrong, it's some friend groups we didn't chop through them, but they knew what that was
For
from the
sure.
start.
And that's what I'm saying though, but that's what I'm saying. Like if they already knew, I'm not going off and it's the fact like as if like they don't know. If the
Yeah,
shorty
some girls
already
just
knew,
go girls, and that's they play their role. Like some
for
girls just
sure.
like I'm TTG, and they wear it proud, jersey, merch. They like yo, I'm a go girl. I'm a go
Hmm.
girl, and I'm like all right. And she got go girl friends, and they just go,
Hmm.
and they
Yeah, and then they go together.
respectable women, 2 parent households, mother raised them right. This is just the life they living right now. Do your thing, baby girl.
Now
But
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. That two parent household shit don't really mean nothing. But that's
them be the best ones,
how.
cause they got more resources to wild out. Like they know
Oh
what
yeah, of
they
course,
know
of course.
what they
Oh,
be
oh, you
doing.
talking about that? Yes, for sure. Like I'm about to say, they're the worst ones. Like the ones that actually are daddy's girls. Like okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Patreon,
So long
Patreon.
story short, I just want to stay on par. Is there a time limit to when you can get at the other friends you want, or is it a time limit, or no, or is there an etiquette in that?
Um, is there a time limit?
Like, just in your
No.
experience, not speaking for everybody, but just like, do you wait? Like, you talk to a girl. Let's say you smack. Let's say you smack. You talk to a girl for 8 months. She had always
Yeah.
had a group of friends. Y'all done hung out, went to the strip club together. They be at the bar. She is
Hmm.
always the homegirl who ain't got real motion that be around all the time. The third wheel.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
yo, in the middle of you just spending time with your main thing, you like, yo, if this don't work out, maybe. Maybe I can come show you some attention. Month 8 come, you fall out with the main girl and the friend. You kind of y'all follow each other on Instagram. She might be laughing at some of your pictures because y'all got a little friendship. How
Mm,
do you navigate that? Like,
there is no navigation because that shit gonna land you straight to the goddamn penitentiary 6 feet under. I'm not about to play with no, bro.
but
Especially
it's
if I
not. It wasn't your
already
girl.
know.
It was just like a fling, like a little fling.
But that's
She gonna kill you.
bruh. Especially if it's flesh to flesh. Anything that's flesh to flesh, nah, bro. That's sticky.
See, but that's
Nah,
crazy.
nah,
Now,
that's
when women do it, like the other way around, when women come hit the crew, what's your rules on that? Like, now again, if
if she
my
loving the crew, she loving the crew. Like I can't do nothing about because at the end of the day, that's her coochie and that's her
her
decision
choice,
and everything.
I don't like.
Yeah. So
I don't really like.
hey, what they said, bro? Her body, her
Her
choice.
body, her choice. Her body, her choice. Clap it up. Her body, her
Yeah,
choice. Yeah, but
you
I don't
feel
really
me?
like playing around where my friends been at. I just feel like sometimes I don't have to. It happens. It happens. But I prefer not to, cause some niggas, like I said, get emotional. I feel like niggas say they don't care if you go behind and do your thing. I think niggas be caring. Some niggas
Woo,
be caring.
boy, niggas. Nah, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if it was like one of them niggas' main little smashes and everything, and then like, okay, but nothing was really taken serious and everything. And okay, if the shorty still moved on and she still want to fuck with the friend and everything, but the other nigga like he he like nah, bro, you can smash, but deep down in
Yeah.
that nigga's
So that's
soul,
the
he
thing. That's
hurt.
what I'm saying. So that like I'm always thinking about like worst case scenarios. So that's why I try not to hit shorties that other niggas. I don't even want to say other niggas. My friend group, my friends, my
Hmm.
actual friends. And you already experienced, not you personally, but you seen what happened when, yo, you just
Nasty
lost
work,
one to
nasty
the
work,
guy. You just
nasty work,
lost one to the guy. We was
nasty
out
work.
in a city, and the nigga I'm talking about do his numbers, just like we all do our numbers. And you think in your mind everybody's secure, because I'm around niggas that do numbers,
Hmm.
getting money, getting the girls you want,
Yeah, for
having the
sure.
experiences you want. I'm
Have
thinking
your way, bro.
everybody.
Just really have your
Yeah,
way
so
with
just
these.
this one particular instance, real thorough individual female, just kept it tall. Yo, I'm fucking with you. Long as you cool or y'all cool. She came and had the round table meeting and was like, yo, I want to ride like this. I thought it was that, but it's this. And she came with she had to walk with me. And
Bro, and she had a
somebody
better
I never
deal, bro.
expected to crash out over a female, just a female. I never the shit broke my heart. Yo, she chose. She chose. I didn't
She
pursue her.
chose.
I didn't go. I ain't even. It fell in my lap. It fell in my lap.
But then on
She
top
was
of that,
talking to
bro,
me.
it's the provoking. When you actually provoke a nigga, like when you say, like nigga, like you ain't gonna do that and everything, bro, like bro, like I say you some grace. I'm gonna say you some grace. Let it go. We're gonna take it up. We're
And
gonna take it up.
then the video come out.
Nah.
The little video, the little Patreon. The little video
Patreon,
come out, and
Patreon.
but that shit broke my heart. So that's why I always say, yo, even if a nigga say he don't care, I'm assuming he care because now he got underlying animosity. They start moving different so to just to protect the politics so I can peep the plot. I'm just not doing it. Cause
Or or
again,
or just no, like no, or just on some real nigga shit. Hey, like, hey, bro, like for real, Shorty, like, even though I know you and Shorty rocking and everything, like Shorty been kind of been on my line, like she been like trying to see what's to me and everything. But it's always good when you got real niggas around you and they gonna be like, hey, bro, I'm just letting you know, like Shorty been move out the business, like, you know what I'm saying, like what you want me to do, like, you
for
know what I'm
sure,
saying.
and we do that now. Like we
For
just
sure, every time.
honest upfront with each other. But every male group ain't got that. So it kind of be just like that's why I'm just like, yo, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't want to do nothing. Nobody got. It's plenty out here for all of us. But
It is, bro. It's so much
speaking of
fish out here
niggas
in the
being
sea.
upset or getting curved, that brings us to track 7, Welcome Home, and I'll roll this one out. So this is just about for the men who just out there pursuing a young lady and just trying to see what's to her. Going through all the motions, dinner dates, and taking your time and texting back fast and spending hours on the phone.
I'm
And
talking
then
about
Shorty
putting
wake
in
up
that
one day,
pain in.
putting in that pain. And then Shorty wake up one day and just, yo, I want to go here, which she got the right to. And then
Yeah.
she go over where she thought the grass was greener and found out it
And
was
now she
the
got to drive back to California.
she found she found out it was mud over there and a terrible garden, dead flowers, and then she doubled back and try to read after her life is in shambles. Credit fucked up.
Try to come back.
Credit fucked up. She might have I don't even want to say that. She
37
just might
hours.
not be in the best position in life and doing extremely terrible, extremely fast. And then she come back to you and this ain't no veteran minimum deal that we spoke on weeks ago. This is just, hey yo, welcome home. And you actually want to take her back. Like, okay, stupid, come on back.
Yeah, but
Come
she,
on.
yeah. So
What
basically,
how you feel about situations like now? I just want to say this, me personally, I don't play like that. Like if you go
purple,
fuck your life up and leave
purple
me,
devil emoji for me. But keep
yeah, I'm
going.
not saying I want the worst things for you, but yo, if it happened, it happened.
Oh,
Like yo,
bro,
I'll go find. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do all that. You gotta come correct. You gotta
bro.
come correct. Don't go fuck your life up then come back. Don't let me find out you went and
No,
got your life fucked
fuck it
up and
up.
then came back.
Fuck it up because I told you. Because I told you that this was gonna happen in my head. I'm not gonna actually tell you that in person. But I want you to feel the wrath of everything of what you about to be getting when you actually come back over here. Because I told you. And now I'm happy. Like, welcome home. Like, I miss you over here because I told you what it was gonna be like over there. And you didn't listen. So you decided to go over there and fuck with dude. And it didn't actually turn out to be that tea that you actually was clocking. Or whatever how the young women be saying it. Clock that motherfucking tea. No, you ain't clock that tea today. I'm sorry, baby. No, it didn't work out for you. And then after that, let's say we not talk for about 5, 6 months and everything. And then you just having to say, hey Jay, how you doing? And everything. And then I might just hit you with a damn, he fucked up, didn't he?
Damn.
The devil, the devil laugh.
Because really,
The
to keep
evil
it
laugh.
tall, if anytime I leave a situation, I actually do want to go see you like blow up, be happy somewhere else. Like that is the goal. I don't want you to go get in
Good
a bunch of
downfall.
fucked up situations and now the pussy traumatized by the time it get back to me. I would hope you go have some fly experiences by the time you make it back. They don't gotta be bad. I just hope they fly. I hope you ran into a nigga who taught you a different language. You ran into a nigga who taught you how to get some money. You ran into another nigga taught you how to wear this, do that, and you come back with some experiences
Pregnant.
that now I mean nah. That's too fly. That's too fly. That's too you living. You was going hard. You might need to park it. Don't come back to me with it don't even matter. But when they go out on tour and just end up worse off, like pregnant is crazy. You gotta chill. Hey, that's how the game goes. That's on them. Look, I'll
Oh
say
my
all this to
God.
say, I just encourage people, if you know you left somebody that you're trying to keep on ice until further notice or a later date, just go out there and take care of yourself. Cause you know one day you might want to go back to that relationship when you was 25 and all right, I'm gonna leave her or him and we're gonna get back together at 30. Keep up your end of the bargain. Come back healed, happy, with some new skills, maybe some tricks, like you learn how to do a backflip or something, fix credit, you know how to juggle. Just come back with some fly shit. And I'm
Bruh,
gonna do
and
my
she know how
part
to
and
turn
come
a
back.
dollar into $10, bro. That's all I want to know. Like, can we actually get some money together?
Yeah, just come back with some skills. Like,
Yeah.
just come back with some skills.
Mm-hmm.
Just come back with some skills. So other than that, to round it off, which leads us to the closing, man. Ladies free before 12. So I was just on maybe it was Instagram or YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and this female said she went on a date with a dude,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to stand in the line at the club.
Yeah.
And while they were standing in line, I guess they stood in line, went through the night, went through the motions. But she said she told him, "Yo, I don't want to talk to you no more because I don't want to date somebody who has to stand in line to go to the club." Which
Mm.
led me to this. First of all, was she right for that? Was she wrong? And two, what's the proper age to stop going to the club or the proper age to upgrade your club experience? Like if you was standing in line at 17, by the time you 40, my nigga, you should be
Cut line.
having
Yeah.
bottles
Yeah. It's cut
coming
line.
through,
It's
getting the
cut line.
valet parking.
Yeah. It's
Your
cut line.
girl, by this time, your girl matures. She got heels.
Yeah. For
She
sure.
got bad knees. Like so, she can't be doing a bunch of standing. So
Yeah.
do the valet. Make sure she ain't got to stand long. Get her in the club. Do the coat check. Have her sit down. At 40, I don't want to be in the line with my girl pulling her skirt down because it's cold outside. So I
Bruh.
just want to know: was the first question, was the female in the right or wrong for how she felt about the young man that she went out to the club with for leaving? She left because she said, I don't want to date somebody where I have to stand in line at the club. First, I want you to address that. What you think?
First of all, both of them stupid because first of all, I'm not bringing no joint to the club. I don't know if they did it as a date. Like, I need more of a background story to that. So that's it on the first part. First of all, shorty, I'm not even taking you to the club. We're gonna do a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do a lounge or something like that, something where we can really get, catch a vibe, R&B night or something like that. But I'm not taking you to the club anyway. And then we stand in the line looking stupid and everything. Unless, let's say, we happen to be on some drunk shit and everything. Let's say we already had a good night and everything. You're like, yo, bro, we just decided to go ahead and no, fuck it, bro. And we about to go hit up this little spot or thing in it. Okay, if you doing it like that, then there's a certain way to go about it, but just go ahead and pay that little cut line thing. But for her to actually leave on the back end after, you know what I'm saying? But then again, like I said, I don't know how that date even happened. I don't know if they even did dinner or they did anything. As they like for real, she probably was pissed, like, yo, this nigga, like, okay, if you're gonna do that, at least let's go to VIP where wings is served, you know what I'm saying? Salmon with the rice and broccoli, asparagus, you know what I'm saying? Like some like if you're gonna do it that way, do it right. If you actually gonna bring me if you're gonna bring a shorty to the club. If you bring any shorty to the club, do it right. If not, nigga, take us to a nice little restaurant, nice little vibe, chill situation and everything. So I think for her situation, she's actually not wrong. Now that when I think about it, she's not wrong because but then again, it's like, bro, why would you even bring me to the club? Why would she even accept that date or whatever it is? So I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but still, I mean, her leaving is kind of crazy, but I'm not mad as far as why she left. And the second part is, um, bruh, like if we not doing, first of all, I'm not standing in no line and everything. We're gonna already call whoever is the owner of the club or whoever is promoting the party and everything, and we're gonna go ahead and get them booths early. And if I can't do it how I actually want to do it, I'm not going to the club at all. That's just
Facts.
that's just not me. Like, what I'm saying? Like if we're gonna talk, what I'm saying, we're gonna get the bottle service. We're gonna make sure that the chef is there. What I'm saying? Make sure that he got everything that he needs and everything, because I need the wings to come out fried hard, 10 piece, drumstick.
That's right.
What I'm
All
saying? Or
flats.
flats. You know what
All
I'm saying?
flats.
You know what I'm saying, bro? With the homemade ranch and celery, if they got it in the bag, chopped up, I need it all. So if we're gonna do it like that, of course. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, in my grown ass age, I'm not going to the club and standing in no line if I can't have it my way. If I can't have it my way, I'm just not going. That's my take on it.
So I so they didn't reveal the age of the individual. So on one instance, I think the young lady could be wrong because if they 20, 22, maybe they young. Yo, at
Hmm.
22, you might not have the means to live like that, and
But
you
don't
know
take her to the
that,
club.
or that, but still, if that's what y'all on, and maybe she's just accustomed to niggas who can get through VIP. Yo, you might have to take your hot ass, go up
A
to an
YB and a
older,
YE.
yeah.
A YB
But
and a
on the other
YN.
end, if they a little older, I think she's right for that because I don't even like going to the club. I don't like going to the club. I'm When girls do the soft life thing, right around the time they created that stupid ass saying, I was like, yo, cozy life. I don't want to go nowhere where I can't be comfortable. So
Exactly.
I already didn't like clubs, and I didn't even in college. I didn't even go to clubs unless I knew somebody. Yo, my Kappa niggas, my Omega niggas, my Alpha niggas, my whatever. Yo, can we get in? Can we walk to the front? If that wasn't a text exchange, I'm not going. And you know this personally. We was in Vegas. Dre's was lit. I seen that line. I got in traffic. I went and did something different
Bro,
immediately.
left, bro. We was
I
like,
don't give
bro,
a
come
fuck
on,
who in
bro.
there. I'm not standing in no line. And it just looked weird. It was a bunch
Yeah.
of niggas with bust down rollies, chains, mad designer, but you in line waiting 2.5 hours to get in the club. That don't match. I can't live like that. That's disgusting to me.
What's
I'm
that?
sorry to anybody listening who do this, but you can't have on a $1,500 outfit, a crazy watch that I'm thinking costs 25, 30, but you and your girl standing in the back of Dreas next to the
Oh, that's
door.
nasty. Oh,
That's
that's
not, I
nasty
can't
work.
live like that. So if I go out with that shit on, I really got this shit. This shit really costs what it costs. I'm not about to put myself in a position looking like that. And that just don't match. The energy don't match. That's
At
one.
all.
But other than that, I think, yo, at a certain age, you shouldn't go to the club. You shouldn't be allowed to stand in line. Like, you know how they got a cut line and, ladies free before 12. I feel like if you like 33, 34, 35 as a man, and you still got to stand in the club, in the club line, the long line, yo, hang it up, my boy. Save up until you can get the booth. You can rock out with your friends. Y'all put some money together. But I don't do clubs anyway, so I don't even want to speak on it too much because that's not my bag. I don't want to misspeak about the club goers. Now, the strip club, we can talk about that. That's more my speed. But even there, I'm not about to do that. So that's just where I stand. I think at a certain age, maybe like, yo, you should check ID. And if you had to stand in line and you over 30, the bouncer should turn you away. Like, it should be a time clock on that.
Man, it should be. Definitely should
So,
be.
like, if you over 30 and you can't get in the club in 15 minutes or less, yo, go do something different. Just as a adult, if it take more than 15 minutes to get in there, and it's not like a special event like CIAA or homecoming or some art, even if the artist in the building, yo, let it go, let it go. I ain't got that kind of time. So you gonna make me stand in line, waste my time, get in there, pay mad overpriced for drinks. I can't hear the girl I want. She mad annoying, and I seen 10 other girls in the club that I actually like, and I might want to go talk to them. And I did all this. Now I gotta stand here with you. I can't hear the music, and then shorty leave you when you get home. or she pass out in the car drunk. You don't even get to end your night well. That's nasty.
Oh, bro, you gotta make
I
sure
gotta
she
go
good.
somewhere. I gotta go increase my chances of victory. I'm not about to have my girl stand in line, waste all her knees, all her good knees, and standing in line, standing in the club. We didn't get the section. Her feet
Waste
hurt.
all her good
Yeah, wait. I'm
knees.
I'm lowering her what they call it on 2K, the XP. That shit lowering her stamina going down. With every
Yo,
drink and
AJ, her
every
good
footstep she
knees,
take in the
bro.
club, she not gonna be ready to do what she need to do when we get home. So I'm taking her somewhere where I'm comfortable, she comfortable.
Every
Keep your
time.
energy up, keep smelling good. Don't sweat your little hair out. Have you a nice, smooth, cozy night. So you got maximum energy, so you can give maximum effort when we walk through that door. I'm not doing that. So if we go out to the club, I need everybody, my niggas, the girls I'm with, I need y'all to be comfortable. Over 30, really over 27.
Nah, for real. Not for real. Cause that's how we been doing it. We been doing it. And like I said, bro, but that's just something that we been doing, bro. We always
Yeah,
call
I'm
right
calling the
before
club a day early.
I'm calling
I'm paying the money a day early. So when
a
me and
day
my
early.
squad,
Yep.
my gang, the
Hmm.
girl I'm with pull up, it feel presidential. Yo, I know Tina at the door. I shot her the text.
I know
Okay, your
Tina
booth
at the
ready.
door.
Yeah, when we was in Dallas, what we do? Or any
Bruh.
Miami, what we do?
Bruh,
We go,
DGs.
yeah,
Facts.
we go pull up. Shout out to DGs. Shout out to
DGs in
DGs.
Dallas. Yep.
Yeah, we go get the promoter number. She texts us, yo, your shit ready. I'll be like, yo, we be there at 2 a.m. And the booth just
Facts.
empty. We pull
Booth
up,
super
yo,
empty. Hookah there.
Tina said such and such. We slide through and we have a good time. And the people
Yeah.
we with have a really good experience. That's
Not
important.
for sure. Not for
Yeah, but
sure.
all that standing in line, being sweaty and yeah, that's nasty.
Bruh, in
And
the
don't let your
cold,
outfit.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna stand in line, you might as well look like somebody to stand in line. No disrespect. But
Man,
yeah,
that's what I'm
I just
saying.
hate
And we're gonna
seeing
use the cut line too, though, bro. Like I said, bro, it's either cut line or
15
VIP.
minutes or less. I
Yeah.
hate seeing people with the fly jewelry, the fly designer, they girl look amazing, and y'all been in line for I didn't circled the block 17 times looking for parking.
And
Y'all
you
still
still
there.
there. Y'all still
You
there.
still there. That shit ain't fly. That shit don't, that discourage niggas like me from wanting to go in. I'm like, damn, that nigga probably got the presidential joint bust down, but he been in line 2 hours. That might not be a real watch.
And that nigga Cartier might not really be
That might
Cartier.
not. That might not be. It might not be what I thought it was, and I'm going home because I go
That
home with
might be
parking.
the Amazon joint.
Yeah, but man, that's it, man. We popped our shit. Anything you just need to get off your heart, mind.
Man, bruh, I just want to say, bro, thank you to everybody that tuned in episode 8. You know,
We might.
I don't know if we gonna make it here again. I'm just happy to be here. Like I said, man, but shout out to my brother Vito, bro, Beeman. I love you, bro. I know you got there holding it down up at Raleigh, but that's all I really got to say, man. Shout out to everybody that came in and listened in, and you know what I'm saying. And we might get canceled. We might not. I might get blocked. I might not. But I
You
fuck
might.
with
You
y'all.
might get blocked. You definitely
Nah,
might get blocked.
I might, and that's cool. I love you. That's
Driving from
okay.
California. Who if allegedly if the person that's crazy. That pregnancy shit was crazy too. But
37.
that shit was crazy. That shit was. But nah, I just want to give a shit, man. Shout out to Chris Brown. They forgave Chris Brown. Get well soon, Anthony
Hmm.
Edwards. Shout out to Beeman.
Rihanna, I love you. Aisha,
Shout out to the
grow
set.
up.
Shout out to Riri.
Aisha,
Shout out
grow
to
up.
just people tuning in casually who heard the whole show, half the show, none of the show.
What the
Yo,
hell?
appreciate y'all just coming to kick it, man. Y'all enjoy your dinner, enjoy your night, enjoy your lady. We gonna get out of here. Peace and love, man.
Peace and love. Praise the boat. Love y'all.
Praise both. One.